Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm Megan Barthels. Welcome to this Friday, November 30th edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. Winterfest gets underway this weekend in downtown Gonzales. On the line is Gonzales Main Street Director Barbara Frederick. Barbara, good to have you back on the program this week.
Oh, thank you, Megan. It's good to be back.
It seems like every time there's something going on in town, I got you on the phone, and it's hard to believe Winterfest is here once again.
Oh, yes, it is. It's hard. It just snuck up on us really fast.
Boy, the decorations are out, and y'all done a lot of hard work. What's all new this year for the lighting decorations downtown?
Well, basically, we've had volunteers to do the decorations, and we basically have the same as we did last year with the lights and the trees on Texas Hair Square, and of course our Santa Claus there all lit up. And we also added lights on Confederate Square. And right now, the lights on top of the buildings aren't on because GVEC is replacing all the lights on all the buildings, but we will be turning on Friday. So, yeah, and because of the weather, of course, because of the weather and all the rain we've had a hard time getting things up and keeping them up. But we're still decorating as we speak.
If people would, I know finances is one of the things that drives this decorating operation, and if someone would like to donate, I know that tell me about, you went to some of the businesses in town about replacing these LED lights that should last for many years for our last conversation. Let's talk about that again, and if someone would like to contribute to the Christmas light and Christmas decorations fund, how can they do that?
Well, they can contact me. We've had a lot of donations from the businesses in town, the building owners in town, to put up the Christmas lights. But of course, we can always use more, and all they need to do is contact me at City Hall, and I can give them all the information on it and what we're doing, and hopefully all donations are really appreciated, because that's how Main Street works, is by donations and sponsorships and fundraisers that we do. That's where our money comes from.
Last night, the Jingle Mingle, where folks went and shopped at local businesses across downtown. Some areas stayed up late. Is that the official kickoff of Winterfest?
Yes, it is. Businesses downtown got together last year and started this, where they stay open at least till 7. Of course, if there's still shoppers downtown, that they'll keep their doors open, and they have all kind of goodies and refreshments and sales going on.
How was Small Business Saturday in downtown Gonzales last weekend?
Well, from what I've heard from the businesses, it went very well. They had a very good Black Friday, and they also had a good Saturday for small business shopping downtown. And, that's just wonderful to hear, Egan, because we support our town. And if you shop locally, all the money stays in Gonzales. If you shop at the mom and pop stores, it goes to their family and it stays here in Gonzales. So shopping locally is really a great thing to do.
And it's reinvesting into the community. What's Main Street have on the agenda for this weekend?
For this weekend, well, we're opening off that Saturday at 10 o'clock with our Santa's Market, where we'll have arts and craft vendors and food vendors. We'll also have several different choirs singing throughout the day. We are having something new this year. We're having a patch of snow and a snow slide for the kiddos, or even the adults who want to ride down the slide can do so. We're also having a carousel and a swing down there for entertainment, along with carolers singing throughout the day and performing.
Is there a cook-off this year?
No, unfortunately, we were not able to get a cook-off together. Like I said, everything has come up real fast, and we were unable to get that accomplished. But hopefully next year we can do another cook-off, because I know we've had several people wanting to do the cook-off. Of course, all this takes volunteers, and we just didn't have the volunteers this year to get get that together, but we will next year.
I wasn't sure. I hadn't seen anything, but I wanted to ask. And for those who may have participated in the past, they might have wanted to know too. So we've answered that question. We talk about Santa's Market with all the arts and crafts. Do you have any vendors in particular that you'd like to talk about? Some of the stuff that they're bringing down to the square this weekend?
Oh, well, we're going to have all different kind of things this year. We're having wood art, wood craft, of course, jewelry, and just different things and very interesting things. Just come on down this weekend and see what our vendors have to offer. We probably have about 20 vendors right now and more coming because I've been having called all day and all week on this. So we're going to have a good vendor crowd. And our food vendors, Silent Santa will be there again with all their cakes and goodies there. They're also having a raffle that day. You can buy your tickets there or get them from a police officer or EMS person. And they're doing something different. The tickets are going to be $1 a piece or 6 for $5, and they're doing different items that have been donated from businesses throughout the community, and it just will not be a gun raffle this year. So support the Silent Santa because it's for a good cause, and also for food vendors, we're having hamburgers and tacos and fajitas and different kind of things. Marlene Metzler with the Running M will be selling alcoholic beverages, beer and wine on the square. So let's just have a good time with everything going on.
The Gonzales Main Street Lighted Christmas Parade, which is the kind of the highlight of the weekend, with a lot of entries and a lot of people participating. Again, it's on tomorrow night, Saturday night. Tell me about the parade and what time does it start? Where's the parade route run? And how many entries are you anticipating in this year's parade?
Okay, we have about 41 entries right now. I'm still taking calls. I got 3 calls today, and if you still want to be in the parade, if you call me tomorrow, I can get you in the parade. It starts at 7 o'clock. Everyone is to be set up at 6 o'clock, and then we'll have judging at 6:15 for 3 categories, and that's business, organization, and personal vehicle. And the parade route starts at the junior high school on St. Louis Street, and it goes all the way up to St. James Street, and then you take a ride, and then you take a left onto St. Lawrence Street, and then it take another right to St. Joseph Street, and then you go 400 block of St. George Street, and then you take a right and go down St. Paul Street and take a left onto St. Lawrence Street. And it just goes it's like a big circle around our downtown area.
Essentially, it's almost similar. The route is very similar to the Come and Take It parade, except when you get to the corner of St. George and St. Paul Street, instead of taking a left like you're going back out toward Apache Field, take a right and come back down St. Paul Street and then head back toward the junior high on St. Lawrence.
That's correct. Yes,
right. Talk to me about this commercial this window decorating and this Christmas tree decorating deal that y'all have going on.
The Christmas tree decorating will be today, and the trees are to be down on Texas Hero Square. Well, yesterday, we're asking, individuals, organizations, businesses, whoever would like to decorate a tree, to decorate it and bring it and set it up on the square, and we'll have judges judging the tree, and then we'll have awards for the top 3 entries. And this is another way to help decorate our downtown during our Winterfest event.
And then you had the window decorating contest. Tell me about that.
The window decorating contest is for any business in Gonzales that would have liked to enter and decorate the windows. And then we're offering prizes. First prize is $250, and second prize is $150, and third prize is $100. And the prizes are basically to help the businesses because Christmas lights that cost a lot of money. We have some great entries on this, and the winners will be announced tomorrow during Santa's Market for the tree contest and the window decorating contest.
I know that there's other events going on around town. Let's talk about some of those other organizations and events that are part of this weekend's Winterfest celebration.
Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, the Rotary Club is having breakfast with Santa at the First United Methodist Church, and they'll have pancakes for the kids. And, of course, Santa will be there to greet all the kiddos there and everything. And they will have elves and Mrs. Claus also there during that time. And this is the third year for that. It's really a great event to attend. So if you're out at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, stop by the Methodist Church and have breakfast with Santa. Another event that's going on, even before that, is Revival Fitness is having a 5K run, and that will be at the Memorial Museum, the Gonzales Memorial Museum.
Another tradition that's been a part of Christmas in Gonzales is the historic organ concert that will take place at the Presbyterian Church.
That is an exciting event, and it starts at 4 o'clock, and it is free to the public. Unfortunately, I have not been able to attend because I'm always down on the square for Winterfest, but I've heard that it's a wonderful thing to attend, and I think anybody would enjoy going there.
And Stars in the Village out at Pioneer Village, that's another event that is going on this weekend.
6 o'clock, they'll open up the village, and they will have entertainment, and they have open fire popcorn and wassail and just different things going on there, and you can of course, look at all the historic buildings at the village and go back into time and see how everyone lived back in the 1800s, early 1900s.
And if you want to see some houses, we have the Historic Homes Tour. That's also going on this weekend.
That's been a tradition for, I'd say over 30 years. And they'll have 5 historic homes tour, and that's on Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 6 p.m. And you can pick up tickets for the tour at the Chamber of Commerce. The homes are all decorated for Christmas.
Is there anything that we may have missed on this big laundry list of events going on this weekend for Winterfest in downtown Gonzales?
There is one, and it's the Robert Lee Brothers Jr. Memorial Library having a Christmas reading from 10 to 12, and you can take your children there, and they'll have people reading Christmas stories to them, and that's always wonderful for children to go to. But while you're at the memorial, at the library, you can look at the gun collection that Mr. Charles DuBose had donated to show at the library. It's over 100 guns, and then also we have some historic Texas Revolution documents at the library that can be seen. So our library is very interesting to go through. It's just not to check out, but we have other different things there. If
someone would like to learn more information or give you a call or reach out to you, how can they do that?
They can just give me a call at City Hall at 830-672-2815. Or you can email me at bfrederick@gonzales.texas.gov.
Barbara, good luck this weekend on the Winterfest activities, and thank you very much for your time to talk about this wonderful event on this week's edition of Guadalupe Valley Views.
Thank you so much. Before
we head out to the playoff ball games tonight or head out for the weekend and enjoy some of these weekend activities that we'll talk about coming up on the SoCinTex bulletin board, let's take a look at your SoCinTex area weather for this weekend. We'll see a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. By tomorrow, another cold front's going to move into the area and dry weather will return. Southerly winds will bring moisture back to the area Sunday with a slight chance of showers over areas along and east of Highway 77. Partly cloudy, high today around 80. Tonight, mostly clear, low in the upper 50s. 50s. Sunny and upper 70s tomorrow. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, lower 50s. Sunday and Sunday night, partly cloudy, high mid 70s, low in the upper 50s. So Tech Sports and high school boys varsity playoff football. Tonight, Woodsboro at Fall City with a 7 o'clock kickoff. Refugio meets Shiner. San Benito at Judson. Flower Bluff at Wagner. Edna at Rice. Those games tonight with the 7:30 kickoff. Tomorrow, it's Yoakum and Goliad meeting once again with the 7 o'clock kickoff. Here's what's happening from the Federal Trade Commission. It seems we're seeing more and more scams across our area, and the Federal Trade Commission offers a number of tips to avoid being taken in by scammers. A few tips offered from the Federal Trade Commission include: don't always believe your phone caller's identification, because scammers can fake caller ID information to make people believe it is a local call. Don't pay up front for a prize or loan, because you shouldn't have to pay money to get these. Don't comply to a request for a payment by wire, such as Western Union, or by a reloadable gift card or cards, because it's impossible to get the money back. If you'd like additional tips, you can visit consumer.ftc.gov. The U.S. Department of Agriculture Farm Service Agency State Executive Director reminds Texas producers who experience losses from natural disasters during the 2017 calendar year that application periods for some programs will close December 3rd. Payment eligibility for the tree assistance program is triggered when a mortality loss on a stand in excess of 7.5% but less than 15%, adjusted for normal mortality in 2017, occurs due to a natural disaster. Emergency assistance for livestock, honeybees, and farm-raised fish program must file a notice of loss and application for payment at their local farm service agency for losses occurring from October 1st, 2016 through September 30th, 2018. Livestock Indemnity Program provides compensation to eligible livestock owners or contract growers for livestock deaths in excess of normal mortality or an injury resulting in reduced value caused by an eligible loss condition. For 2018 losses, a livestock owner or contract grower must file an application for payment by March 1st, 2019. Producers who have already submitted applications and received decisions on their applications for these years do not need to file again, but can reapply if they have additional losses or their application or notice of loss was denied because it was late filed. For information, you may visit farmers.gov. On the Silson Text Bulletin Board, the 31st Annual Yoakum Heritage Museum Christmas Tree Forest is open to the public through the first week of January. Hours are Tuesday and Thursday and Sunday from 1 until 4 p.m., and Fridays from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Admission is $5 or a donation of your choice. Evening viewing may be enjoyed during the night at the museum Thursday, December 6th from 6:30 to 9 p.m. For information, call 361-293-7022. This evening, you can head on over to the Wilson County Courthouse Square in downtown Floresville to witness a tree lighting ceremony, part of Floresville's Country Christmas. That's from 5 until 9 this evening. The tree will be lit at dusk. While you're there, you can do some late-night shopping, listening to Christmas music and carolers, sipping hot cocoa, and check out craft vendors. Kids may take pictures with Santa and frolic in the snow and bouncy house. The tree lighting is presented by the Floresville Chamber of Commerce and Floresville Economic Development Corporation. As we mentioned earlier, the Historic Homes Tour will be held tomorrow and Sunday, and showcasing 5 historic residences from Gonzales' past. Tickets are $20 and may be purchased at the Gonzales Chamber of Commerce. Historic homes on the tour include the Old Gonzales College, built in 1851 at 820 St. Louis Street, the T.J. Pilgrim House, built in 1877 at 223 St. James Street, the Frank Vrajel House, built in 1925 at 1006 St. Louis, the T.N. Matthews House, built in 1885 at 829 Mitchell, and the Hugh Lewis House, built in 1889 at 1606 St. Matthew. Tomorrow, the Hoheim Prairie Hermanson's Lodge No. 90 will hold their Christmas program at 3 o'clock at Turner Hall. The Lodge Dance Group will perform. Santa will make his first stop to visit with all the children. Light refreshments will be served. Lodge members invited to attend and start the Christmas season. In San Antonio tomorrow, you may drive over to the Alamo to experience what the holiday season would have looked like on the Texas frontier of a homemade Christmas. The event is open to the public from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and will include period crafts for visitors of all ages, living history demonstrations, Christmas storytelling, music, and more. Alamo at 300 Alamo Plaza in San Antonio. For information, call 210-225-1391. The Gonzales County Water Supply Corporation is committed to bringing water to the Belmont area, and in order for them to do that and proceed with their plans, applications must be received by January 1st, 2019. The payment for the meters will then be due March 1st, 2019. If you need an application or like information, call Mr. Goss at 830-857-0683 or Richard Walker at 830-556-6905. You may also turn in the application in Belmont at the Valero to Mr. Goss. The Seguin Art League will open its doors for Yule Fest on Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Seguin Event Center, 950 South Austin Street. The Arts and Crafts Show will boast original work only from more than 75 vendors selling handmade items, including leather, candles, soaps, lotions, photography, wreaths, woodwork, jewelry, pottery, Christmas decorations, crocheted and knitted items, and more. There will also be children's arts activities and drawings every 10 minutes for handmade items. Admission and parking are free. For information, you can log on to SeguinArtLeague.com. Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service of Wilmette, Gonzales, and Guadalupe counties will host a Brush and Forage Conference Tuesday, December 11th at the Guadalupe County Extension Office at 210 East Live Oak in Seguin from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Registration begins at 8:30 a.m. 5 pesticide CEUs will be awarded, including 3 in general and 1 in integrated pest management and 1 in laws and regulations. Pre-register with the Guadalupe County Extension Office by Friday, December 7th to 830-303-3889 to ensure an accurate count for the meal and handouts. Registration, $25. That includes your lunch and handout materials. Wednesday, December 5th in Moulton, a community Advent Christmas concert has been set for Wednesday at 6:30 at St. Joseph's Catholic Church. Concert will feature the Moulton High School Band. Social will follow at St. Joseph's Parish Hall. Join them as they take a moment to celebrate the season and enjoy the musical talents of the youth of the community. The event is sponsored by St. Joseph's Catholic Church. All in the community are cordially invited. Shiner High School National Honor Society Chicken Noodle Soup Dinner will be held on Wednesday from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Casper Pavilion at Green Dixon Park in Shiner. You'll get soup, chicken salad sandwich, and 2 cookies for only $6. Tickets, call Joanne at 361-594-2313, extension 216, or call 361-489-5446. Advanced ticket sales are appreciated. The Shiner Chamber of Commerce and Historic Old Town Shiner invite you to the 20th Annual Christmas in the Park, Thursday, December 6th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. at Wellhausen Park. There'll be music, tables of treats, festive lights, performance by the high school bands, and, of course, Santa Claus making his appearance at 6 p.m. For information, call the Chamber of Commerce office in Shiner at 361-594-4180. DeWitt County Area Texan holding their chili fundraising event Thursday, December 6th at Friar Ag Center at Cuero City Park between 5 and 8 p.m. Chili will be $10 per quart and to go only. If you have any questions, you may call Anthony at 361-275-0816 or Greg at 361-275-1245. Share your community news and events by posting your information to the SoSyntex Bulletin Board Facebook group or emailing news@sosintexbb.com. I'm Megan Barthels. That's been this week's edition of Guadalupe Valley Views for Friday, November 30th. Thanks for being with us, and have a wonderful weekend, friends.